are we doing? It is Wednesday afternoon again. It's another stream. It's another time. It's a new season. We've got lots of new content, right? We've got the Tiger Mouse. We've got the Adats. We've got lots of new things that have been changed or buffed or whatever you want to call it. So, yeah, plenty of stuff to check out. We're going to play a load in the Adats and the Tiger Mouse, hopefully. And, yeah, we'll see how it goes. You never know what'll happen. We'll stick with playing the Adats for a bit. How we doing, Mustic Sergeant? How we doing? And hey, Stefan, how you doing as well? Currently checking out the newly re-added T1 to 4 tanks. Nice. Played a couple of those yesterday. Hey, Greg Sausage Roll, how you doing? You finally made it. You made it back finally. Good. Good, good. How are we all doing on this fine Wednesday afternoon? Shoot and scoot. A static tank is a targetable tank. Ah. No, they've got a point. They've got a point. Heilbronn. Ooh, only 3 Adats in this game. Only 3. Played the Viper again last night. Good fun. Oh, the Vipera. Yeah. Nice. Finally finished the M3A2 line. It was a bit of a struggle. I've never done that one, I am Batman. Never done that one. Can't say it truly interested me to go and do it. Hey, Nighthawk. Everyone get their free Tier 6 Premium? Yeah, I did, because I own the T1 already. The Supersonic Noob Tube to start? Oh, yeah. Get some supersonic missiles out there, you know. See if we can catch out with them. See if we can go bake boom. Hopefully I don't go boom. Not Vipera, Viper? Tier 2 machine gun tank? Oh, is that one of the combat cars? Is the Viper one of the combat cars? Because I always forget which one of the combat... Because all the combat cars have different names, don't they? There's loads of them. $1.6 million silver for a Tier 6 all day, every day, lol. Nice. He just got out of where I could shoot him. Boop! Alright, penetrated their armor. Yes, we did. Oh, yeah, we did. Three, 2. That Leopard 2A4 is so coming this way, though. Boop! Stay away from me! I'm not sure what that Leopard's doing, to be fair. I think he's just full sending. He's seen tanks and he's like, yes, I must full send. Because that's kind of what happens in Era 3. Well, I'm not sure what that Leopard was doing, but we'll take it. Those missiles are fast. Oh yeah, the ATGMs are very fast. Very fast indeed. Oh, he's just... Oh, that was bad. That was bad. Three, 2, 1. Boop! Alright, penetrated their armor. This is where you gotta play it. You gotta play it like a tank destroyer with the... Just wait for the ATGM to load and then smash. Let's get a bit of distance. Because then we can do that. Good night, good sir. he's got a tank on his flank and he's like, yes, shoot the light tank. I know there's a medium tank behind me, but if I can help that dude out, that's what I'm going to do. He's still got me. Right, we're going back. No pen. Right, now we're on a long reload. Takes about 40 odd seconds to get that clip back in. It's a long time. Is the rotary cannon spin-up delay change make any difference at all, but balance-wise for the tanks like the Vigilante? They always had that. The spin-up delay is what they've always had that. They just added it into the stats page, finally. Three, 2, 1. Smash. We didn't penetrate their armor. I want to get on... Oh, God, I'm dead. There's tanks in front of me. No, run away. Run away! No, I'm dead now because I can't outrun this guy. Although he stopped, so... Fantastic. Thank you for stopping, my friend. That was really kind of you. And we're done. I'm very happy that guy stopped. I mean, I would never have outrun him. So, the fact that he stopped meant I could get extra damage. But, like what always happens in this tank, if you have a high damage game, it's usually your team's managed to die. Slow enough for you to fire those missiles, because it's very, very slow at pushing out damage. Very, very slow. I mean, the 80 gems are massive hard hitting, but by the time you've managed to dump a clip and then reload, if you've managed to hit all those, you've done a decent amount of damage, but most of the time the game's over by the time you've done it. Hey, D555, how you doing? Still had a decent game, though. We're just not going to win that, I don't think. STRV 122A, the Adats. What's that? Another Adats down there. That's going to hurt STRV 122A. That's going to hurt, buddy. Oh. Oh. Okay, 280 gems that bounced. Our Adats is gone. And this guy is about to get teamed up on. It's about to get painful. Depends on your definition of a fix, John, to be fair. Boop. Defeat. Yeah, sad times. We still had a nice game. It's just that we couldn't do damage quick enough to actually help win that. It is what it is. The speed that sight closes towards the target is determined by the gun type. Yeah. Siegfried line. Let's go. Let's go. Hopefully get some more 80 gems out. Hello, Super Flash. Let's go this way. Wait for the reload. 3, 2. Where are my targets? I'm seeing rockets flying. Just not the tanks that need it. Boop! I don't know what is that. That's a 122A. I'm never penning that. When you're going to run around in those baby tanks that just came back? Always a fun time to meet? Probably not. I never really have fun in tier 1 to 4, even when I first started the game. Because tier 5 is where I always found was where the fun started. Because I felt like I was playing a proper tank and not a little diddy thing. Pretty much. Oh. Boop. Right through their armor. I'll take the one hit. You know, that's trades. I'll take the hit from the SDRV 122A to dish them out. Oops, looks like we lit him up. We did. They've pushed quite hard down below, so I need to go this way. Get some distance so I can use my ATGMs. Just trying to find my spot. Slim. Enemy armor hit. Get another ATGM in. 5, 4, 3. Damn it. What? No damage? No damage? No way! Now we're stuck with the reload. Do, 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 do. Leave me alone. I just want to live. I'm just a good little Adats. Well, there goes his head. Schlep. Well, this is another one. That guy's mad. Oh, come here, little Adats. Oh, I missed it. Well, isn't that a sad time? Ah! Get away from me! There we go, we're dead. 477A with the machine gun. And then he got me his rockets. I'm sorry I missed that one, but no, 10k again. Once again, we managed to get the whole clip off and everything was over. Because it's just what it is with the Adats, sadly. You just don't have the time to get what you need to do done in this vehicle. What do you think of the balance changes? There's some good ones, some bad ones, same as every balance patch. Let's go again, Mr. Adats. Yeah, there's some good ones, some bad ones, as always. Some that you sit there going, I didn't need to change. Like the Chieftain didn't need to change, for example. But then the buff to the Rhinoceronte and the Projector 65 is quite nice. For example. Good and bad. This thing you really have to play like a tank destroyer. You really have to play it like a tank destroyer. Play on the periphery and then try and keep the ATGMs flowing. But it takes a long time to get those ATGMs out. It really does. And in that time, a lot of the other, especially most of the other Western Alliance era 3 light tanks can push out ATGMs and their main cannon damage a lot faster than you. Bum, bum, bum. Well, we'll see what happens, Super Flash. We'll see what happens. I say we've still got two or three, well, 2 that are still waiting because they said they'll nerf the Tyrann and the AVRE, right? They're just working through the changes. So we'll see what happens when they come. And that's not going to be the only balance pass, so they've said. So we'll see what happens. Because they've only looked at the heavies and mediums for this one. And then any TDs that were affected were ones that had the same gun module as some of the other tanks that got affected with the alpha changes, right? So if they said they've only touched the mediums and heavies on this one, who knows, they might do another balance pass where they'll look at the TDs and lights, right? So we'll see. We'll see. Oh, no damage. Do any Lotus get buffed? No, they haven't changed. They only tier 8 to 10 heavies and mediums was what they looked at for this one. Oh, sorry, dude. No damage. I think instead of removing the rapid loading perk, they should combine it with safe stowage. Oh, they should absolutely remove the rapid loading perk. Take rapid loading off of your tanks and you'll see what the difference in DPM is. It's actually mad. And it's part of the reason why games got so much faster after 6.0, is the fact that DPM went through the roof for everything. As well as them buffing everything's DPM mad times as well. Boop. Pierce their armour. It's like tanks that have got, say, the FE215B. I'm pretty sure if you remove the rapid loading perk off of the FE215B that's got about 4.2k DPM, it's got about 3.7 instead. That's how much of a difference it makes. Which is just nutty. It really is. Boop! Things reload slower, tanks get killed slower, games go a little bit slower, generally. Rapid loading was a perk that probably should never have been added in the first place, but there we go. One of those things, we're still paying for mistakes at 6.0. It's 5 years, 6 years on. But hopefully they're rectifying some of these things, right? Or starting to at least try to. Damn it. Nope. He's on fire! We are getting capped, but there's not a great deal you can do about getting back there, because they've got all the avenues covered. Come on, Mr. Weasel, I'm coming for you. Got him! That's the one thing about these super fast missiles. They are really good for taking out the weasels. Because you can actually hit the weasels with just how fast they travel. Ah, I tried. Now we've got to wait for 30 odd seconds to get the reload. Seven, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and achoo. Boop. Oh, damn it. Whoop. I think they're buffing tanks and then going to remove rapid loading and balancing other perks as well. Yeah, well, that's what they're doing. That's what they released with the dev blog that they did last week. Was it last week? I think it was last week. They said that what they're doing about all the different perks and stuff, and well, they hinted about loads of different things anyway. Yeah, well, they won't do with the SVAC. The SVAC's too new. The SVAC's too new. And since it was freely to earn, it's like the Adats. The Adats is everywhere at the minute. There's like 3 to 4 a game in Era 3. It'll probably be like that all season. But, yeah, it's too new to say anything about it. Let's keep going. Keep going, just keep going, firing all the ADDMs. Redshire. Thing with this Adats is there is very much tanks that I would much rather be playing. I'd much rather play the Desert Warrior, for example, because I have the chance of potentially bouncing things in the Desert Warrior. And then also the ATGMs on that are really good. Not as fast, naturally, they're still slow, but then I've still got the same Bushmaster. And I'm faster as well, because I've got, what, 82 kilometers an hour in the Desert Warrior? Something like that. Much, much quicker. To be fair, I'd much rather just have the Tech Tree Marder 1, because I do love the Marder 1. The autocannon on the Marder is fantastic, and then great ATGMs on top of that. Hey JSEC, how you doing? $13. Oh. Schlapperooskies. keep my eye behind me in case anything decides to, you know, come over. A McCarver, you say? Don't mind if I do ski. Aw. Three, 2, 1. Oh. 0 damage to the lower plate of that guy as well. That's not very nice. He saw me radar dish. Did no damage. Fast rockets are probably not a good idea for the game. True, there's no time to react when they do hit you. But they're also quite difficult to control a lot of the time because you have no sort of give. We're not doing anything to that Black Eagle. I'm trying to hit that lower plate and it's just not doing it. Just not doing it. Oh! We now reload, let's go! Didn't track it. I was aiming for the tracks. He's very fortunate to be alive. All those 80 gems hit the floor. But as soon as you get pressured in this tank, you just die. It's you just can't get away from him. Like I couldn't get away from the 640 there. The 640 is not the fastest MBT in the universe. Just couldn't get away from it. Let's put that in the Marder. Let's go. No, what? Did I put it in the right Marder? I don't think I put it in the right Marder. I put it in the wrong Marder. Let's go. Let's play the Marder A3. Let's go. Yeah, removing rapid load and other perks will help a lot. I say there was a decent amount that was added at 6.0 that were either pointless perks that needed looking at for a very long time, or stuff that's changed that they added that's just not useful generally, or stuff that's just stupidly good. Like the camo net being always active is one, right? Camo net being always active is one that's stupidly good because it meant that the concealment rating of so many tanks is ridiculous. Rapid loading 10% faster was always a bad idea just because DPM went through the roof. And that increased the speed of matches because everything dies faster, right? And then also accuracy. All the accuracy perks they had have made every gun, even derpy guns from before 6.0, be ridiculously accurate. Which means they hit shots on the move all the time and stuff like that they never really did before 6.0. That sort of thing. Hey, hello, how you doing? Having a good afternoon? On to victory. New players should be playing World War II, not Cold War, if they want to learn the game. Cold War is a lot easier to play and a lot easier to learn than World War II, which is probably why they do it. Because all the onboarding's for Cold War. There is absolutely no onboarding for World War II whatsoever. There's no explanation of what World War II is in their onboarding. Nope, not doing that. Most of my team's on the other flank. You have more fun in tier 2s than any of the tier 8s? How you doing, Skeletor? Yeah, tiers 1 to 4 isn't my bag. I never really enjoyed those. Rare day off, so relaxing. Just watching. Oh, right, yeah. Forgot that was going off today. The games are the games, you know. Yeah. Tell you, when you fire the normal ATGMs. But look at that. Ready to go again. Damn it. He put a smoke screen up. Should have aimed for that guy. What is going on over here? If you don't enjoy it, Super Flash, don't play it. It's as simple as that, innit? Oh! That one just dipped into the floor. He did. He did. It's great the fact that he got to do that one last concert, right? Well, like one last gig, I should say, really. Machine gun! He got absolutely crushed. Boop. Try and destroy his little cover building. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hello, Mr. Bradley. Yes, you can do that, but I can just machine gun you. Yes? That was just an awkward game because they were all in that little tunnel where I couldn't really do anything because of me arming distance. But we still managed to do a decent amount. Not a great amount, but a decent amount. I love the Marder with its autocannon. The autocannon and the ATGM together are great. But I still think that this is one of the best Era 3 Western Alliance light tanks, for sure. Just because the autocannon and the ATGMs are so good. Right, let's go play the Tiger Mouse. Let's go, Mr. Tiger Mouse. Ba 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 ba. Corellia. They've got a 4005, they've got a gorilla. We'll have to see what we can do in this game. We're a bit slow in the Tiger Mouse. It is a proper slow tank. You've been encountering so many T95E3 and T100 in Era 1, it's almost absurd. T95E3, yeah, you will find T95E3s everywhere. T100s I'm quite surprised about on that one. But T95E3 is given to every single new player that comes in, so a lot of the time, because they're all funneled into Era 1, you'll find there's lots of T95E3s all the time. And quite a few that don't seem to know what they're doing either. Do the ATGM on the new Era 3 tank act like the World War II rockets because of the speed? No. They act like any other ATGM, Greg Sausage Roll. The machine. Wouldn't call it super accurate, Sly, to be fair. It does like derping the floor occasionally, but the fact that the aim circle is that's as big as the aim circle ever really gets is kind of mental. Go on. No, you were so close. And that was a 4005. Well, we hit whatever is back there blind. On that one, Super Flash, don't be a douche, man. Honestly. Say what you want, but, you know. Oh. But yeah, I'm the same Nighthawk, to be fair. The dev blog gave a bit of hope on that. I liked some of the balance changes for today. Some of it are a bit, like I say, are a bit extreme. Come on, people. There we go. My death is incoming now. That's heat rounds. There ain't no surviving the heat rounds. There we go. We're dead. We were never surviving the heat rounds. Never. Tiger Mouse is the same as the E100 and the mouse in that. As soon as you get the premium rounds spammed at you, you just get wrecked. Like, we could bounce a couple, but... and angling and stuff helps us, but yeah, it just doesn't, it goes downhill from there. I say I'm looking for myself, not to the crew changes and the equipment changes. I just hope that there's some things that I do hope they change. Like I said, I hope the speed equipment, for example, changes to flat buffs to speed so you can use them on some of your slower tanks as well, rather than making the ones that go really fast even faster. Because all it does is leave the slow tanks in the dust and the fast tanks get even faster, right? You ever tried your hands at ships or not interested in World of something? No. When it comes to ships, I played Legends for a little bit, but it's just a bit boring, to be honest. It didn't thrill me, you know, Skeletor? It didn't really thrill me. You meant all the eyes? You got a tank from the Book of Ezekiel? I mean, you're not wrong. You're not wrong. At least it can see its targets, Sly, to be fair. It can see its target, or it should at least see its targets from a long distance away, you know what I mean? Where do you find the dev blog? On the website, like normal. On the website, like normal. I linked it last week. Because they're talking about the skills and equipment and stuff. There's the roadmap, banners, sign latest. I think I've skipped past it because I forgot what the picture looks like. Which is unhelpful. Dev blog, there it is. Boop. Bippity, whippity, whop. There you go. All steps in the right direction, just needs tweaking. Indeed, Hella, indeed. Same as, you know, with these balances, this is not the only one. So we'll see what they do. And like I say, it'll be interesting to see if they've tackled heavies and mediums this time. It'll be interesting to see what they do with the lights and TDs, right? I say I've always hoped for the fact that they get the 850 alpha TDs down to 750. Always. Because then there's tanks like the Ho-Ri that have 700 and tanks that have 650 alpha light 268 version 5 and version 4, sorry, and the 114 SP2 that are a bit more impactful rather than having similar DPM to all those that have 850, and the 850 is just far better than them in the most part. The life of a tier 8! Death! Well, we did 2k in the end, but we just... Yeah, we got done by a 4005 that was back there because we poked around that corner stupidly. That was my fault for that. What I was asking was, are the supersonic ATGMs harder to aim than the slower ones, or just different? I'm on the fence about getting that tank. I would say that they travel to target much faster, but they're a bit harder to get used to for leading them on really fast-moving vehicles. Because it's quite easy to overlead it, right? And they fly straight past, because the shove loss is just that quick, compared to when you're leading the slower ones, which you can guide in a little bit easier. The only problem with the slower ones, naturally, is that when you fire it, then the enemy has the chance where they see the rocket and the ATGM and then run away, you know. The camera rather does look like something from H.P. Lovecraft novel. Yeah. And then we go to Catgirls theme. Yay, Catgirls! Shouldn't shout that so loudly with the window open. No, nope. Should not do that. Oh dear. Let's go. Never mind, you read it already? Yeah, as I say, that's the one that talks about all the skills, the equipment, stuff like that. Full rework of all of it, so we'll see what happens with that. These people aren't in a platoon either. Interesting. I don't know what has happened here for these two to not like each other. Have you noticed any difference with the matchmaking? Nope. Can't say I have. Book of Revelations and Catgirl anime was not a crossover I was expecting on a Wednesday morning. Yep. I always wonder what time it is where you are. It's always early morning. Most time you do lives where I am. I miss most because I'm starting work. It's mid-afternoon for me. 3 o'clock in the afternoon for me, Kyle. That's when I normally start. Eh. Oh. Didn't even track him. Wow. Hey, Random Goofy Goober, how you doing? Tiger Mask looks kind of goofy. Oh, yeah. Boop. Boop. That Super Conqueror is firing APCR or APDS, so I've got to be careful of that. I didn't want to kill you because you're giving the perfect cover for the Super Conqueror. Why would you do that? I didn't want to kill you. You just went, please, murder me. And I had to oblige. I just had to oblige in murdering him. I can't believe he wanted to die like that. SVAC kill. Where is the leopard friend? I was fully expecting a leopard friend. She's going to destroy the destructible wall. No, leopard, come on. Can't find the shot into the scorpion. Keep the pressure on. The nerf to the mouse is actually a bug fix. The lower section when we had 6.0 was 50mm, and then when we had 6.0 it changed to 250. That was actually a bug fix that they just never fixed from 6.0 that they've just finally got around to. The floor armor. It won't affect the mouse whatsoever in that regard. E4. Boop. 2.8, 2.9. Is the Tiger Mouse any good? It's alright. That's what I'd call it. I wouldn't call it fantastic. It struggles in some of the faster games and some of the bigger mouses. Some of the bigger maps. It struggles to keep going and get to the fight and stuff because it's just so slow. It's just so slow. So slow. When in doubt, ram. Minorly, Ivo. Minorly. It doesn't affect it that badly. It's like an extra 50 or so damage or something like that. If it's going to splash. But it's pure RNG in that regard anyway. When it comes to splashing underneath tanks. FB225s. That's the tank that I can't understand why they buffed, because that tank was fantastic. Now the 430U and 1... Yeah, I don't get the 440 Alpha 120mm changes, to be fair. I don't get that. Removed a bit of uniqueness from some of the guns, to be fair. I can understand it if they changed 1 or 2 tanks, right? So, like, changing what, maybe the FV215B to 440, keeping Chieftain at 390 and Super Conqueror at 390 or something, to have some sort of difference between the 3 in terms of the gun. No, it's one of those things, Superflash. They've got other stuff and other priorities, right? And it's a very minor change that would have taken time to actually fix, so what's the point? So when they finally got to this point of making these massive balance passes, they finally got round to it. Boop. That's gonna hurt. Leave me alone, Artie. There's an S-vac in those bushes. Or something that fired heat anyway. In fact, I think that was a Tyran that hit me with heat rounds. That hit the floor. There we go, we're dead. Oh well. You know, let's go play the FV225 while we wait for that. Boop. How many games have I played in the FV225 at this point? Gotta be nearing 30 now, right? FV225. Oh, we're bang on 30, look. Bang on 30. I've really enjoyed this tank. The FV225 has been really, really enjoyable vehicle to play. That double barrel, really mobile double barrel tank has been great. Cheers, Jamie. Hope you're having a good time. You were like #2? Nice, Greg Sausage Roll. Wrong side. Wrong side of province. Sag. This side is so much better, because they get such better positions to take. Our positions are a bit crap. Let's do this. Gun handling is insane on this vehicle. Let's keep going. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Don't do it. There's stuff in there. There's the Panzer 7. Whoop. Double barrels, double the fun. Exactly. Every time. Always. Let's see if there's anything poking out that we can double straight off. Because sometimes there is. No? No. There is not. So let's keep going. Nothing getting spotted, but there's quite a few over the other side. So if I get to a position where I can farm across, then that's what we want to be doing. I want to get to this building over here. Because I can get into render for something like this M3Y. Or that guy. We got him, but only one. Oh. Fires. Fires. No, no fires. The reload now for an 800 damage round is very fast. Okay. Don't mind if I do. That one left a big hole. 2 big holes. No, come on. He drove out. They're hit. Which for Wargaming give reasons to why they buffed and nerfed. Would be interesting to see the reasons to come up with it. Well, like they used to do with Tanks Reforged. It'd be good. Oh, that was bad. He's blind-fired me. That was bad. That was a bad shot. Nothing in that but bad. Our team just need to be patient on the other flank. Bad shot again. I actually think I wasn't being blind-fired there. I wasn't the one being blind-fired, was I? They were shooting at this dude who was spotted. So they... That didn't pen? Whoa, my FPS. That didn't... He turned! He turned just as we fired. What? Interesting. I should load heat, just so I could go through that guy easier. Tanks Reforged is when they went through all the tank lines. Like, way back. 2022 or something like that. And they basically did all the tank lines. So, when they finished the tank lines, that was it. Oh my god, I need to stop being a potato. That was terrible. I can't blame anyone but myself. My potato aim was wonderful in this game. My god. There we go. He's dead to him anyway. I could have had so much more damage there, but my aim was dreadful. Absolutely dreadful. Like, that, there's no one to blame but myself on that. There's so many aim shots that missed because they were terrible. Oh, boy. Well, that's province. That's province. Our team on this flank pushed up, which meant that they get easily caught in the side by anyone that's here. Basically, all you have to do is sit in positions to camp here, and you can spot anyone that pushes up here, which means that anyone like where I was can easily farm. But if you push up, then you get shot in the side. This map is one of those that you just have to camp. If you don't camp, you die, which is what our team didn't do. They didn't camp, and so they died. Because we couldn't push up because there's a Tyrann and something else up there, which means they just spot us and kill us every time. But sad times. Let's go back to the Toigamos. Get gooder. I know. I need to get gooder. It's true. It's true. Highway. Feel the decreased fire chance of the FV215E went straight into the UDES 1516. Got lit 3 times in 2 games straight yesterday. Oops. I've not played the UDES 1516 yet. And they decreased the fire chance on the FV215B? I didn't see that. There's another tiger mouse. Bloody hell. My lord. That was yeah, that last game was dreadful. I can't believe I did that. That was annoying. Can't believe I did that. First, at least the first double barrel. If I got the first double barrel on the Tyrann, we'd have survived that, but we didn't. Let's go! I forgot she does the... I always forget that Mika does the Tannoy announcement. She fits the cat girl theme. I always forget she does the Tannoy announcement for this. To go brawl in the town, maybe? Yeah, we should. We should. The one thing that always happens for this tank is if it gets shot in the lower plate, your engine breaks. Quite often your engine breaks. This thing has a very weak engine. Knock a little bit out of that destructible cover. Okay, everyone's gone this way, so we're going to go this way instead. Go down the 0 line so we can go get into the corner and try and dig out the T-62A, or at least that's my hope. God, this tank is so slow and sluggish. Russian Heat wins against Tiger Mouse. Premium rounds in general win against Tiger Mouse. Same as Mouse and E100. It's a real German heavy tank problem. Here we got double barrel by that guy. It's just so slow to turn. It's so sluggish. Oh, we set him on fire. Oh, boy. The poor guy. Reload. Reload. There's a 705A. If I can get a shot into his lower plate, that would be great. Can't find it, so I'll shoot this guy instead. I might need to load premium, because that 705A lower plate is still a bit of a troll at times to try and go through. Boop. We got the 257 at the game. We got the 257 at the game. We got the 257. Cover me lower plate with this bad boy. 3, 2. Oh no, he's gonna get himself covered. He is. He's got a tiger mouse up the jacksie. That's not a. It's not a comfortable place for a tiger mouse to be. 705A is dead. Damn it. He was so close. Hello. Yeah. Yeah. Turn. Whoop. Right. Now we must go back to base, because we are going to die if we try and get out of this town. They've got TDs back in their spawn, which we will never see until it's too late. So we've got to go back to our base. Unless someone spots it like that. Whoop. They're not in the... Why are they not in the safe place? I mean, we'll take it. So that 4005's in the spot I was expecting them to be. I'm going to make it so I can't fire, but I'm going to start destroying the cut. If we destroy the house, everyone should be able to fire at that guy. Did he really? He just... As I fire. I thought he'd still be cowering behind the building, but no, he's like, you know what, I'll just drive out. Damn it. Right, we need to go back. What I was talking about earlier on. Speaking of heat, it's 91F here in DC, and it's not even noon yet. That's warm. I assume that's warm. I don't really know what that is in. That's freedom units, you know. I don't know what that is in Celsius. I'm assuming that's 25-ish. It's true, Ivo. It's true. What? How? Why? What? How did that go over there? I swear that wasn't even the aim circle. Bloody hell. That's an S-Fat looking at me right now, I think, pretty sure. And we win. Back in 2011 on PC, when it was Russia, US, Germany, and I was playing, the Russian bias was insane. Oh, always. There's always the meme. A lot of the Soviet tanks were just the best, weren't they? Like the IS-3, for example. You know? 30 degrees C? Oof. Now that is hot. That's hot, hot. It's only 22 today, I think. Something like that. For us, 22. It's been a lot nicer in the past couple of days. Or the past week, really. It's been a lot calmer in the weather. Which is always great. We'll take that. Let's go! Yes, marvel in my cat lady mouse. Tiger mouse. Marvel in it. It is glorious. It is cat lady-like. Wow, that was a near. That was close. That was close. Well, I tracked him. That is a tight gap. I can overmatch that, my friend. But apparently he can... I can overmatch your side chieftain. You've only got like 40mm of armor. I've got a 128. You're just not gonna... It's not gonna go well. Straight through the turret front anyway. He's firing premium low, straight through that turret front. He absolutely doesn't care. Absolutely does not care. Look at that shot right there as well. That's what I mean. Premium rounds against this vehicle just wreck it. There is no hope against premium rounds like that. What's happening to the A660? Wargaming are offering refunds. They moved it to a tier 10. Which is where it should have been the whole time, because it was basically a tier 10 medium, but with tank destroyer on the move accuracy. I'm not doing that anymore, because the chieftain is just farming me. There is no point. That is a Jagdpanzer. Well, the chieftain's moved off, so I bounced. That chieftain is still here. There is no point. I can't believe I bounced on the low plate of the Jagdpanzer. That chieftain has farmed us every time straight through there, look. I'm trapped in this position because I can't escape it. Because that chieftain just has that shot through that gap. But his shot through the gap won't spot these two, and he'll be able to shoot me. Good night. So I was waiting for. I was waiting for him to be able to go after that chieftain. He did. Let's go down this way. No worries, Simonetics. No worries. But yeah, that's what they're doing with the AET-60. Like I say, it's one of those that basically when it came out, basically was a tier 10. All of its statistics were tier 10 level, except for its... Well, yeah, they were. They were all tier 10 level for medium tanks, except for its accuracy during movement, which was probably the only thing that differentiated it from a medium tank to a TD. So they've moved it up to tier 10 and actually buffed it as well. I'd like to see the Kugelpanzer for April Fool's Day with a derp gun. That'd be memes. Yeah, let's just drive around the corner, see what happens. We're so slow. Come on, Tiger Moose. No. No more damage for Tiger Moose. Tiger Moose, no damage for Tiger Moose. Boom. Slow but steady wins the race. That's Tiger Moose. Let's play another one in it. Ramming makes sense as long as your vehicle is heavier and stronger than the enemy. So it'd be nice if they actually added the weight statistic into the game so you could see how heavy a tank is. Something I've asked for. Hopefully we'll get it someday. Wow, that's some good matchmaking. That's some very good matchmaking, but it's also not very good map for us. We're just going to have to trundle, trundle, trundle. Anyone know how much the refund is on the 8060? I need gold for the new season pass and can't even afford to buy it at the moment. I'm not 100% sure what the refund cost is. Last time I saw it, it was whatever the tier 9 cost was. But only if you bought it in the last year, was it? I'm not 100% sure. Don't intend to refund it, to be fair. Let's go. They should make the Tog as speedy as XM800T in its own game mode for April Fools. That would be hilarious. Goofy Goober. That would be hilarious. Having Togs zipping around at about 80 kilometers an hour. That'd be very funny. I bet it'll be fairly balanced now as it tier 10 the AT60. It's one of those that even though it's been moved up now, I probably won't play much. Because I didn't play it much at tier 9 because I 3-marked it. And then once I 3-mark... Generally what it usually goes for me is that if I 3-mark something, I tend to lose interest in it. Isn't the AT still tank? Yeah, it is. Like I say, it was already a fairly balanced tier 10 medium tank at tier 9 as a tank destroyer. That's pretty much what it was. And then all they've done is moved it up to tier 10, buffed it, naturally for being a tier 10 now, not a tier 9. And then, yeah. So it'll still be a good tank. Still be a very good tank, to be fair. I said the only real thing that differentiates it as a TD rather than a medium tank is the fact that you can't run gun stabilizer and the accuracy during movement is so atrocious. Because that's usually the way for tank destroyers, that they have terrible accuracy during movement, which means that the aim circle becomes massive. And since you can't run the gun stabilizer, that generally means, you know, the aim circle's huge. It's one of the balancing factors that turretless or turreted TDs that makes them different to another generic medium tank, right? There doesn't seem to be anything here. Where are the tanks that I want to shoot? The Iron Rain will get murdered. I think. Maybe. Oh, we spotted something. Eh. Oh, he turned. He turned just in time. $521. Damn, dude. Right, we need to go. Otherwise, Artie's going to start farming. $541. Woo. I'm just going to keep moving to try and keep it as difficult for him to hit me as possible. I actually need to get to this ridge, to be fair. What is the Artie? Oh, it's about 155.55, that's why. It fires very, very fast. What a very funky game we've had here. Wish I had HE loaded. Yes, Iron Rain. I have shot you in the buttocks. Did you enjoy it? I hope not. Goodbye. Yeah. Yeah. Turn the tank. $567. We've had some rolls in this game. My God. I know we got 530 alpha, but whew. Their art is all the way over there now as well. They're all over in that corner. Halloween mode was your favourite in the whole game? Oh yeah, Halloween mode was great fun. The Monster Mash mode is just great times, generally. I'm so slow. I'm so slow. I just want to get across this map to go get behind their team, who will roll in the corner. Yeah, come on. Schlep. Oh, he got unspotted. $490 for all of the rolls that we've had in this game. The one that could have killed the SVAC is the one that rolls low. Typical. Why doesn't the armor penetration indicator only account for nominal armor thickness? Not effective. Always has done. Always has done. Even on PC. Always has done. Even on PC. It's one of those that, God knows. Probably some coding reason, no doubt. Good night. That's gonna hurt. Yep. We're going to keep rolling. Oh, he set me on fire. Oh, we burn out. Oh, well. That's life. Oh, we got a chest. And really, it doesn't cater to anyone, because it's not helpful, is it? Because it just says red, so you think you can pen it. So if you're saying it caters to noobs, it doesn't, because it makes it so that they don't pen anything. So we'll take the free chest. It's just not helpful in general. Yeah. Let's go play the Clan Barn, because that's been changed. Now, everyone should have a say in what gets changed or not, Super Flash, to be fair. And dominate doesn't really count for anything, because it's not a metric that matters, because you can pad that. Because it's a third-party statistic that someone made up one day. So, dominate doesn't count for anything. Because you could generally be pretty poor at the whole game, but be fantastic at tier 1 and 2, and have played, I don't know, 50k games, for which 30k or 40k of those were at tier 1 to 3, which are fantastic. So you have like 5k W8, but it's because you played not really much but above 1 to 3. There's so many flaws with that system, it doesn't count for anything at all. Which is why they don't use it, naturally. And why I've never really cared about W8, to be fair. Let's go, Krambong! Chieftain! There's a lot of TDs in this game. Where did I get spotted? What saw me? What looked at me? Oh, it was you. Anybody want to cross? That didn't pen. Okay. I feel like we've been extremely unfortunate with at least 2 of those. Extremely unfortunate. Hello, BZ68. Goodbye, BZ68. That's an E3. How did he get that shot into me there? I didn't poke around the corner enough. I'm shocked he got that shot in. Five, 4, 3, 2. Gonna get Sturm Tigered. Don't want to get Sturm Tigered. Don't do it. Did I really bounce? I can't believe that 268 version 5 pen that. Was it 132A in the middle still? Apparently so. Oh well. Oh well. Let's go play our Tiger Moose again. In fact, let's go play our Adats again. Just had to report someone for cheating because 4 kills in a down tier in a W2. That's not really cheating though, to be fair. Never hear complaints because I never have chats on. Oh yeah. Absolutely. First thing you do in any multiplayer game is just disable all the chats, so you don't have to listen to it or see it. What's the point in listening to other people moan about stuff, you know? Come on, Adats, let's go. Death Valley. Da, 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 da. Where are we going to go in this game? I feel like I'm going to go over here, try and get up here and fire some HGMs, I hope. I pray. Maybe. I don't really know. I don't particularly know with this map yet. Depends where everyone wants to go. 15 seconds. Our opponents look as sharp as bowling balls. Something like that. Pretty much. Well, wargaming rank doesn't really mean much anyway either, because that's just... Anyone can get up to like 9-10k W8, not W8, 9-10k wargaming rating, because it's about experience of how many games you've played and how far you've got with your account and stuff in terms of unlocking stuff. So, and your general basic win rate and stuff. So it's not really that effective either. But W8's always been skew, especially since Cold War as well. Because you can get because like what people have said, you can get really high ratings for W8 in Cold War and Era 1. Because it was never factored for Cold War. Oh boy. This ain't gonna go well. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. He's gonna get away. He got away. What? I shall machine gun you. My dude. You're just gonna die because you're sat in front of my whole team. Yep. Okay. Sure, game. Hello, Mr. BMP. I hear you are a very rubbish tank, yes? And you're dead. Poor old BMP. What? That light should have gone in. Damn it. This map for super heavy tanks is brutal? Oh yeah, it is, yeah. This map shouldn't be in World War II, but there we go. Boop. Right through their armor. It was. We hit his gun! We hit his gun! We hit his gun! What is this? Why did we hit gun? Is he? Wow, okay. Oh my god, I just need to get good. That was terrible. That was terrible. Question says what's changing? Do you get feedback? Yeah, they get feedback from us. They get feedback from the Discord, from their socials, all that good stuff. Ivo. CCCAs, TAs, all that sort of stuff. They get feedback from all those guys, and then they also get feedback from their Discord threads and stuff. So their game feedback, was it game updates feedback? Is that the one? That channel. Error, try again. Nope. Okay, it just didn't like that. I couldn't send you the link. But the game updates feedback in the main Discord, they always do feedback threads in there. And if you put constructive feedback in there, they will listen to it. And not just like, you know, the what did they do for the... They did the SU... They've got 3 feedback threads up there at the minute for the SU-152 Turan and for the AVRE. And they'll... You know, the whole point of those threads is to suggest changes that you do to it. Same as the equipment feedback change as well. Like, I put a whole thing in that skills, equipment, consumables thing. I'll say, as long as you're not a douche about it, they'll listen to your feedback and they'll put your feedback in for same as what everyone else does. But there is lots of people that put feedback in there, so it doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to get listened to in particular, right? You know what I mean? Because you'll be one of a couple of hundred people. Let's go. But they do listen to all those sorts of stuff. Which is why we've got stuff like the equipment changes going. Do I read some of the threads? Sometimes. Sometimes I do. Don't always. But I just, yeah, I don't spend my life on Discord, to be fair. So, I don't tend to check it out all the time. Occasionally I'll go through and read it. Oh. Nope. Well, the Turan is overpowered, right? The Turan is overpowered. The AVRE is broken. Because there is no... The 40mm of spaced armor on the lower struts of the Dozer Blade should not work anywhere near as effectively as they should. Because it's 40mm on 80mm, and yet it can block over 300 pen on the lower plate. That's broken. which is something that they need to fix. That and the gun's a little bit too good for what it is as well. Because apart from the 4005, all those types of guns are extremely derpy, but that one's not. It's actually really accurate. Boop! Four, 3, 2. T80U? No. Drive out! No, Mr. Adats. It's safe. Yeah, see, it's safe. I told you it was safe. I always said it was safe. Always. I need this guy to push. Thumper, I need him to push. He's in a dip, which means I can't do much about him there. Perfect. What? Did I hit this guy? I must have hit that guy. Gonna try and land that in the engine deck. It worked. It worked. It's always nice when a plan comes together. I aimed for his back engine deck. It flew in. It's always lovely when it does it. Oh, he's got away with it. Literally a split second. No, Mr. Weasel. Now I must reload for about 10 years. I must reload for 10 years. Because now I just sit twiddling my thumbs. I think the SVAC is very, very strong. It's very, very strong, but we'll wait to see for the gameplay to die down on it, because it's, like I say, it's one of those that, because it's free, everyone... Hello! Every man and his dog's playing it, because it's free. It's like the XM800T in Era 2. It's not even that good of a tank, but there's billions of them. Because, well, free. Free is free, right? Woo. I'm going to smush you into him! I love it when a plan comes together. Oh, yeah. Get smushed into my Malo. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you enjoyed getting smushed. Where's that Leclerc gone? God damn it. He's not far enough away. Come with me to meet my people. Tracked him. There we go. Why don't they always comment on whether we're going to read the thread or not? I don't waste my time, especially with this company. They don't always comment on stuff because there's, you know, not that many of them. And they are very busy people, right? KB will comment on certain stuff. Max Chaos comments on stuff as well. They can't be here, there, and everywhere. But like KB will go through all, like especially the game updates feedback threads that she puts in. She will go through all of those and get the feedback out of it. and filter out the stuff like the Turan one, where people just put nerf Turan and that's it. Like no actual helpful feedback. It's literally just nerf Turan. You know. So people like where I did, I suggested knocking it down to 750, right? Just knocking the camo down a little bit, more up towards where the Gorilla is, because the Gorilla's camo is still absolutely insane as it is, right? So knocking it to more where the Gorilla's camo is, and then giving it 750, just like the rest of the other tier 8, tier 10 TDs should be. But yeah, stuff like that. Ceding control of the ceding control of 3/4 of the map. I know what they're going for there. They're meant to say 3/4, right? 3/4 of the map? Okay. We're playing this map again already. We're gonna go this way instead. We went over here last game. We're gonna go over this way. Do. Let's do some serious damage. Let's try. Let's try. Whoop. Try not to drive off a cliff. Be handy. Let's go over here into this little dip. That little radar dish on top is just such a giveaway for this vehicle. Hello, enemy team. Well, there always will be people that think that, though, Super Flash. There'll be quite a few people out there who think the Turan is broken, right, and is really overpowered, but then will also argue that it should never be touched because they bought it, and that's it. So they'll say, yeah, it's completely broken, overpowered, it ruins matches, but I bought it, so you can't touch it. And that's what people will say. Even if it's bad for game health and it turns people off of actually playing the game. So eventually, what good's that going to do you? It means that no one plays the game you play anymore. Right? Because it's horrific. And I'm not just talking about one tank doing that. I'm talking about general balance, right? But you get my point. I don't know what that guy was doing. He was just like, I'm going to sit here and accept the ATGMs. Aim for the back of the turret. I'm not sure what he's doing either. Is he AFK? Has he gone up there and is AFK? I would say so, wouldn't you? I'd say so. He's moved to the top of there and gone AFK. Well, what? That's a Leclerc T4. Aim for the drive wheel. Aim for the drive wheel. Didn't get the drive wheel. Uh-oh. Got you. Whoa! I'm pretty sure that was for me. Straight into the Adats. When is the petty 360 GPS coming out? The next stop sign, aim for the drive wheel. Should do that, right? Got him. Got him. Now we reload for 10 years. Perfect clip, nearly. Let's go. Four, 3, 2, 1. Uh-oh! We made mistakes, everybody! Mistakes were made! Hello, Stephen! How are you in below here? Whoops! We made mistakes. We ended up in the giant cavernous hole with Stephen. I really wanted to fly away with Stephen. Come fly with me, let's fly away. That's what we're doing. Even thought it was okay to add a tank base from Cold War into World War II. Well, there's plenty of tanks that are Cold War based vehicles in World War II, to be fair. Gods of Thunder. No. You know what? There's one tank. Let's go play the E50M, because that's been buffed as well, right? That's had a reload buff. So what's the DPM now? 3.7? Better than it was. Let's go try E50M. Would be fun to see a PC Watt influencer play some console Watt. It's never really gone well most of the time, the PC lot have played console. Most of the time we've ended up having a PCCC come and play console. All they do is just crap on it. And I'm not talking about the way that the game is, I'm talking about the player base. They just crap on the player base non-stop. It's just like, oh, cool. So it's not worth it, really. I remember watching one and they were like, oh, I don't know how anyone plays this on console. Playing with a controller is rubbish and stuff like that. And you're like, it's just playing a game with a controller. I find controller easier than keyboard and mouse myself. There are even World War I tanks in World War II? Oh yeah, because that's because the name World War II is completely wrong for the mode, to be fair. There's a load of World War II tanks in World War II mode, but there's also loads of Cold War, post-war Cold War tanks, and also World War I and post-World War I tanks in World War II. So it just doesn't make sense. Especially when you get to tier 8, 9, and 10, where it's mostly post-war and Cold War vehicles. With the occasional World War II tank like the Mouse thrown in. .9 reload. That used to be like 6.6 or 6.7. It's nicer, but like I said, I'm not a big fan of DPM creep. Got ya. One thing that'll always be the same is just how fabulous this gun is. As of 4005. Nice try, 4005. Nice try. Thanks, Artie. Love you too, bro. Oh, the 4005 came round and got us. I didn't think he'd just push around again, but I suppose these guys would push around here instead. Missed the shot. This game is not going well. He's going to appear that way, isn't he? What? Damn it. That we're dead. Oh, we bounced. Oh, we hit the floor? Did I praise the gun? I praised the gun, right? That was my fault for praising the gun. Oh, well. Let's go play the FV225 again. Is the E50M better to play than the Leo? Don't have either run the last two lines to do, which is more fun to play. Like the idea of some of the armor on the 50. The Leopard, I'd say, the Leopard 1 is better than the E50M. Like, as a tank, comparatively, the Leopard 1 is far better than the E50M. But the E50M, like, I prefer the E50M to the Leopard, right? Because while the Leopard is better, I like the armor. I like the armor of the E50M. No, it's just me, that aggressive playstyle that you can do with it. Except for I played it terribly there, to be fair. But, yeah. Next, they should make an aquatic-capable tanking game so you can float down the river in Heilbronn. The boat tank. Make the boat tank so it can float on water, Sly. On to victory. Object 120 in Cold War isn't that bad. It's not great, though. It does struggle quite badly in Era 2. Especially with all the autocannons and stuff like that flying about. Oh god, this is going to hurt. We bounce! Oh, we missed both. You missed. Oh, my dude. I'm here with gun depression, yes? Oh, I just don't have the gun depression for the T-55 there. But I do here. Schlep. Nice shot. He fired heat through my turret ring, though. Oh, one hit, one bounce. Well, one hit the floor. Now that M103's up there, though, that's a pain. Zero penetrations. Hey, Mike, how you doing? You marked it in like 35 games? Nice. That means you're generally better than most of the people that play it. Because most of the people that play it, I see generally in the 120, tend to go forwards, get machine gunned and die with doing zero, pretty much. But then that's pretty much the entry era vehicles in general in Era 2 and Era 3. That M103 is a pain in the backside. A proper pain in the backside. I'm going to load some heat rounds for him. There was a chisel up there as well. The gun hits hard and the velocity is crazy. Oh, yeah. It does have those strengths, for sure. Oh, the loop. I've never really fired the heat rounds in this tank. The loop is insane. They went everywhere. Leave me be, M103. Leave me be. Three, two, one. Straight through. Penetration. Alright, let's just go after this guy. Don't need to go after that guy. Let's go after this guy with the most unnecessary heat rounds in the universe. Don't need to go after that guy because he's dead. The gun can be annoying though, but hitting the floor and just straight up miss, yeah. Has matchmaking felt more fair? I haven't really noticed a difference in the matchmaking, to be fair. I have not noticed any difference. $11 TDs on each team when I was in my Ragnarok didn't last long. Yeah, it can be like that. It's because the E25 contract's on at the minute. And that's TDs and heavies, which is why there's so many TDs and heavies in the matchmaking. Same as any time they do a contract. When they do the mediums and light ones, there's about 1 billion of those as well. Oh, okay. That bounced. Should have waited. 3, 2, 1. There we go. We should have waited that extra second to fire that. Now that's how you do it. That's how we do it, apparently. That's how we do it. They've changed this. I'm not sure why they've changed the MBTB. But let's go, because this was a fantastic heavy tank. What we're doing, that's my Yo tank crew. Which crew? That's another Yo tank crew. What have I done with my standard heavy tank crew for the... There it is. That's the one. That is the one. I can't believe they changed this. This tank's already really good. I had heat in one barrel knowingly, but fired and thought the shot missed and I got the kill and was confused. It's just that much slow I didn't realise at first what happened. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. The shell velocity on the heat is just that much slower than the APCR. It's true. You just go, what? Hey, Grey Wolf, how you doing? Having a good Wednesday? What have we got now? 450 alpha on this thing? It's pretty decent. Pretty decent. It's pretty damn good, to be fair. I'm surprised that they changed it. This is one I was very surprised it got changed again. Because it was in a very good place after the... It was in a very good place after they buffed it the last time. Is there a limit to the number of Tank 1 class in a game? No. Only artillery. Which is 2. Well, it's 3, but you never see more than 2 anymore. Because of matchmaking. Yeah, it's only artillery is limited. It's always been the same? Same as on PC? I wouldn't say we have the player base to limit the amount of tanks you can have in a class, or the amount of classes you can have in a game. You end up picking light tanks and stuff and end up struggling to even get into one. We've not even got a light tank in this game. $120mm, usually 440 alpha. It has been for a while now. Well, it has been since Tuesday at least, I should say yesterday. Changed a lot of the 120s to 440, but this thing's gone to 450. Would ammo swapper help on the KV? No, because I don't well, not for me anyway, because I don't fire AP. I only fire HE. Pure HE, HE only. Same as on PC, okay, yep. Don't get me wrong, their matchmaker works differently, but they're the same. They don't have limits to how many can play in a game. I went too far, I'd auto-drive on. He's just going to delete him. Lol. Okay, he didn't delete him. He's come up behind us. Yeah, I'm still trying to figure out what to do on this map, Mike. Still trying to work it out. Still in the learning phase, you know. So it's just roll with it, see what happens. Quite literally just go a direction and hope for the best. Or at least that's what I do anyway. Because you never know how many of your team are going to go that way, how many of their team are going to go that way. So this grill is now technically a one-shot for me. Oh, it was before anyway, because I was 430 alpha, but... He should have been a one-shot for me. Bad shot. Yeah, he should have been a one-shot, but... Nope. I ricocheted. No, Waffle, why? Why? Why'd you do this? Waffle, why? Physics, why? That hit his turret? How did I hit his turret there? You bounced again. Well, that was awkward. But now we're in a situation where everything's dead. Did he fight HE? He fight HE. Okay. Step right up and then get smacked right back down. Hello? Anybody want to shoot? I will fire at you. If you get spotted, please get spotted. There we go. Oh, he dropped behind the ridge. Come on, SFAC. Come on. Come up to a place where I can shoot you. Like that. There you go. Now you're a one-shot for the griller. There's an E4 out there somewhere. And this scares me. There he is. Penetration negative. Yep. No, you're not wrong. Oh, he's gone. Oh, he's back. I've got a tank coming up on my left, probably. I just need my griller to pen it. I'm going to double check behind me. Just going to double check behind me. That's why. Hello. What? Physics? Hello? Can I stop? Please? What? Okay then. I went for a slidey slide. Hello, ST1. There's the other SFAC. No? Yes? I think that was the SFAC. The SFAC's actually moved over to the left. So let's go see if this E4 is now moving up. How much HP does this guy have? 1,000. Okay, there's no way that that ST1 can actually spot me now. Load some heat. Woo! That missed. He's an hour one shot. Can't go down because the E4 might shoot me. Awkward tank to pen. I don't want to take a wild shot from an E4, you know. Ah, good. He killed that dude. And there goes him. There's still an IS-4 somewhere. Oh, God. Wow, that went wild. Oh, there's the SFAC as well. We don't know where the IS-4 is. That's a real issue. If only we knew where the IS-4 was. That was chancy. That was very chancy. That was... We were very lucky to live that. We were very lucky to live on that section there. We should have probably died to D4. I just wonder where the SFACs run off to now. Ah. That's where I thought you'd be. That's one of them where you sit there going, that's where I'd be. Gotcha. My brain went, where would I have gone if I was that SFAC? I'd have gone round the other way. And, yeah, he had. The question is, where is that IS-4? Like, where is the IS-4? In this whole fight, he is not here. And we're a one-shot for him. He's two-shot, so we could try and use the gorilla. If I get shot and if I spot the guy and the gorilla shoots him, that'll be good. I've only got heat loaded, which is a good and bad thing. Good thing because, well, IS-4 armor, right? I can go through the upper plate, lower plate with heat. Bad thing because the IS-4 armor, and if I hit the side, a lot of the time the side armor will just absorb my heat round. Which, yeah. You turn this one around? Absolutely. We had a very defensible location and two guns. A very big gun that was very handy, and a very fast-firing, hard-hitting gun. Crucial contribution? No, not quite. Not that he's in the platoon, but you get my point. Not quite. Where could this IS-4 be? We're just going to go towards the cap. All we're going to do is go towards the cap and try and cap it. Oh, there he is. Wow, he's healthy. Is he? He's AFK. He's AFK. Well, that's kind of sad. That's kind of sad that that guy was AFK. But, hey-oh. Still. We managed to turn that one around. GG's to that gorilla. Did the right things everywhere. As I said, we just had the perfect defensible location there where we had the gun depression to use that elevation to just stop them coming up both sides. And we got lucky with the E4. We got very lucky with the E4 that he didn't kill us and we had the dead wreck to miss. To be honest, I thought that it was the SFAC that was still here. I thought the E4 had run away, but the E4 was still there. It was the SFAC that had run away. And when the SFAC had run away, that my first thought was, where would I be? Well, I'd be coming up behind us. And, well, thankfully, he was coming up behind us. That was a very nice game. Very, very nice game. Thank you very much. That was a good time. I say the MBTB is a very good heavy tank, and I'm surprised that they buffed it again. I'm very surprised that they buffed it. Giving it 450. What's the DPM with 450? 3.7. Rhinoceronte. This got buffed. Let's go. Made it so I don't actually have to run the gun stabilizer anymore on the Rhinoceronte. Because the general accuracy and aim time is so much better than it was. Means I can focus on making the reload a little bit better. Ding, 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 ding. Da, 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 da. Highway again. This time we're going to defend the ridge, I think. Iron Rain, T28, SVAC, Griller. Okay. Hookies. See what we can do. Bum, 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 bum. Right, let's go. On to victory. SU-122-54 in Cold War is so overrated. Not really played it. Then again, it's one of those lines that I've just not ground through in Cold War, to be fair. 98 meters of camo? Oh yeah, I bet that'd be pretty damn good. Because it'd be difficult to spot. Nice. Okay. So what saw me? What be seeing me? Hello? What is over there, yes? Are you there? No? Love it, nice. So it's good when you find tanks you click with. We're just blind firing the bushes. Okay, well, no one's pushed town, so we should possibly think about it. Oh, hello. Oh. Just had to wait that extra second to aim it. That timing. Uh-oh. One through. To destroy my DPM. Yes. Absolutely destroy my DPM. I got shot in the side there. No, don't do that. Hello, FE215B. I'm just reloading now because I destroyed my DPM massively. You always want to stick single shot in the Rhinoceronte. Always. And if you can double tap something, do it. But getting into this reload is terrible. But I just wanted to kill the moisture. We've just got to wait for our reload now. Need that heavies to get up alongside that FE215B. Like this guy and that guy to go around the other bit that pressures this guy out of that position. Didn't set him on fire. That's what I wanted to do. Didn't get to pen in the first time, so I just used the opportunity to dump a second one. But he's just not being pressured. I was really hoping that one of these two guys would stop pressuring him. Just so he, yeah, so he backs off, pretty much. That's what I wanted from him. I wanted him to back off. Fire? There we go. Oh my god, there's an IS-7 here. Where have you been this entire time? My dude. No, missed the hard case. I don't want to do that. I thought that FE215B was so alone. But there's an IS-7 here. Like, what? What's he been doing? I want to try and get rid of the TDs that are pressuring our guys over here. If I can. Go away, Artie. Yeah, good night. Nice try, Artie. The IS-7 is definitely coming this way, though. Especially with the hard case backing off. So I need to back off myself. Last game was a 2v10? Damn, dude. He missed. There's a... What the... Well, I'm... Yeah, I'm dead. Where did all these guys come from? My lord. T-28 and a Conway out of absolutely nowhere as well. We had no real control in that game. No real control of the map. Which was a real problem, because we couldn't win the town, even. Yeah, well. You can feel the gun handling difference in the Rhinoceronte, though. 0.33 and the way better aim time. Was it 2.1 instead of 2.5? Oof. It's a big difference. Let's play the MBTB again, you know. That game went really well, so let's see if we can have a bad game. Let's see if we can have a bad game, you know. The first game went well, so let's see if we can have a bad game. Hey, Frito, how we doing? Ding 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 ding. Let's go. Ah, there's an artillery there. Hello. Goodbye, Mr. Artillery. I did not mean to push you. I did not mean to push you, yes? Not bad, Frito, not bad. Just playing along with some of the new buff tanks. There's too many tanks to play in one go that have been newly buffed. I'll try and get videos on all of it, to be fair, if I can. The MBTB you'll definitely see a video on. I think that's assured. But, yeah, we'll try our best. I want to try and get a video on the Kramvarn, for example, because the Kramvarn's a big change. 440 with 4 shells on the Kramvarn is a big change. Puts that damage that just a little bit faster. Which I don't like, to be fair. Do we be aggressive? You know what, chat? YOLO. This is... Oh, no, I don't want a YOLO. I don't want a YOLO. I'm not a YOLO. No, not doing it. The quickest YOLO you've ever seen in your life? I'm... What's the matter, McFly? You chicken? Yeah, I am. I'm absolutely chicken. I'm a yellow belly. It is what it is. Is the new Era 3 light better than the Desert Storm? No, the Desert Storm's better. The Desert Storm? Desert Warrior. Desert Warrior. Now is the time for YOLO. Now I YOLO. They see me YOLOing. That's gonna hurt. Thank God he was firing. Hesh, and it didn't hurt. Okay, that could have been bad. That could have been bad. No, a lot of the Western Lights Era 1, Era 3 light tanks are better, generally. Take it that way. I was trying to go for the tracking shot, but that didn't work. I was expecting to see a 4005. There was no 4005. SFAT 105 killed that dude. So there's an SFAT. Oh god, there it is. Kill this dude. Kill him. There we go. I have a HE round for this guy. 519. Oh, he got me. I was hoping the Super Conqueror and the SFAT could get him, but the SFAT didn't even manage to double barrel him there. The SFAT single shot him. Oh. I always knew that was a risk, but well, it is what it is. I don't really care. There was, in fact, no 4005. But there was, in fact, a 4005. It said hi and went, yes, I like to be able to go through. Yes, please. Thank you. Did we lose? We lost on the Renascente game, did we? Sag. Oh, that's one. Let's play a game in this, because this has now got manual siege mode, hasn't it? I do need to play the Polish mediums as well. This has now got manual siege mode, so let's go try out the STB1. Let's go play the STB1. It's supposed to get better gun handling in its siege as well. Do-do. Decent matchmaking. 183 millimeters of pain. Yep. Yep. And it wasn't pleasant, let me tell you. It wasn't pleasant. It wasn't a pleasant. What she said. You can now put auto drive on the STB, that's quite nice. God, I hate this reticle not being fixed to the camera. It's so annoying. There is no downtime on this siege either. He just lolled around at me anyway. That seems wrong to me. Because that's the non-siege mode. Am I in siege mode here? No, I'm not. That's wrong. I think they've mucked that up. I would say that they've mucked that up because that's more accurate outside the siege mode than it is in the siege mode. Or is it? I'm not sure. I'm not 100%. That doesn't seem to be a difference, but I thought there was supposed to be a difference. That, yeah, I don't know. Doesn't feel right, but hey, well. Can't 100% tell. Can't 100% tell. That's where I should have activated that. Because then we get that up. I've got a turret buff, so I thought I might be able to bounce this guy, but apparently not. Because they did buff the turret this thing as well. But apparently it was not given to me. Got him. Got him. I bounced on a motion there on his lower plate. I'm surprised I'm bouncing that. Got you. They are now behind us. Oh, RTY! No! Oh well. RTY! I like auto siege mode better than manual. I don't mind. I quite like the... Depends, I like the auto siege on the Swedish mediums, right? Didn't mind it on there. But on the STB1, it was always pretty horrible. It was always pretty horrible. Let's go play the Adats for Frito. Kasserine. Close the window. Let's go. Daddling, 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 dung, dung. Bum, 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 bum. Let's see what we can ATGM on this one. If we go here, we should be able to shoot the people as they cross here. Is the STB1 better now? Well, it should technically be more accurate when you're in the siege mode and that, and you can activate the siege mode where and when you want. So you don't have the gun bobble as much. But you still have the reticle beam free of the camera, which is a bit of a pain. But that's because that's what happens with siege mode tanks. Let's go! See what we can catch out as they cross. I hope. I hope. Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Any tanks that want missiling? My big radar dish gives me away. Ah. Clearly, they have all gone that way. It is what you call the wolf pack. Dun dun dun! Who knew that could happen? Oh boy. In comes the enemy wolf pack. This is the thing, I can't get away from these guys. There is no hope of getting away from them. There we go, we're dead. That's the problem with the M3, with the Bradleys in general, is if you get caught out like that, you just can't get away. There is no getting away from MBTs, sorry. Let's play the Marder again. Knew as soon as the TKX and that came around that corner, I was screwed. Because there is no escape, and you can't fight back either with the Bradley, because the Bushmaster's not good enough. And your ATGMs don't do anything, so... But you don't have the speed, that's the problem, that's why I like the Marder so much, because you get the speed in the Marder. And then, like I say, the ATGMs reload really fast as well. Let's go, Swamp. Swamp, swamp, swamp. Let's go. Are they changing the 128s or 105s and 120s? So far, only the 105s and 120s, but who knows what they'll do in the future. Who knows what they'll do in the future. Let's go. Speed. Go, 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 Mr. Marder. Good clean hit. We only hit the tracks and did no damage. But that Asario seems to be alone. Once again, we did no damage to the Asario. But we did get him tracked and keep him pinned. I'm coming for you, Mr. Adats. The Adats are running. Machine gun! Heavy machine gun! Oh, I was too late. I was too late. I should have fired the ATGM first. Machine gun! Nope. Damn it. You just got back in time. That's why we love the autocannon on the Marder. It absolutely slaps. Got him. I love the Marder, man. He is great. Oh, he did no damage. Uh-oh. That was bad. I saw that coming as well. I just couldn't get out of the way of it. Oh well. 9k damage nearly. 2.5k assist. Close game. Still waiting for the Weasel punt event mode. Yeah. Ram a Weasel. Ram a Weasel. You two-mark the Modern 1A1 there. That's good going, Goofy Goober. Modern 1A1 is great fun. Probably one of the best lights in Era 2. One of them, anyway. Hey, Chris. I don't have the Challenger 2. I've never done that line. Well, I can't say I've not done that line. I went to the Chieftain Mark 5 in that line. I've never finished it, though. Never finished the line. Right, one more game. One whole more game. And we lost in the Adats. No shot. One more game. Let's play Tiger Mouse for the last game of the streamu. Last game of streamu. Let's take out Tiger Mouse. Let's go, Tiger Mouse. Last game of the stream. Let's try not to die too horribly. Have you heard of the new Tiger movie coming out? Yeah, I've seen the trailer for it, Jonte. I've seen the trailer for it. That was earlier on. I saw that trailer. That'll be interesting. It's funny that the tiger, trying to work out what the actual tiger one was, because it looks funky, but not seen enough of it. Naturally. Let's go, Tiger Mouse. Last game of stream. Let's just finish up and see what happens. Who knows what'll happen? Could go badly, could go well. Who knows? Who knows? Diddle-ding. Oh, I'm quite surprised there was no tannoy. There was no diddle-ding. How's the Tiger Mouse in comparison to the Moisture? Is it worth it, or is it just more worth grinding the tech tree? Well, I mean, you'll get it for basically for free from the season pass, right? So it's worth going to get. Is it better than the Moisture? I think so. I think the extra mobility and the slightly harder hitting gun is nicer. I'd say the armor, the turret armor works better on this than it does on the Moisture, but generally. Really? Of course I did. I shot the one spot where I couldn't actually hit it. The one spot where I couldn't actually hit that. Typical. Let's do the atypical thing and just go in here. For the memes. I can't bother with this normal fight that happens on Pilsen. Let's go try and break it in a different way. If it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. Well, there's a Tyran. That's never a good time. Shaved off nearly 1,000 hit points. Just not quite enough. They're just not quite enough up. Same as the E5 over there. Just not quite enough. Okay. They've pushed quite aggressively into that position. Broke his ammo rack. Angle. turret. I ricocheted off his cupola. What? Fire and premium. Let me go through his cupola, yes? Sod's law. Yep, sod's law. Well, okay. Finally got him. We're gonna die for this, but hey-oh. The onslaught of the auto-loaders. Sad times. They didn't kill him quick enough. Is what it is. Come on, team, surround it. Kill it. Taran next. Boop. Eat fight on the move and missed. Ah. Waffly 100 should delete though. Hopefully we'll get a win on the last game of the stream. Get it, Waffle! The Taran bounced. Ah, well. There we go. We got the win on the last game of the stream anyway. We managed to play Pilsen differently than normal. Yeah, I thought the same. Thought it was a replica built off a T-55 chassis. Possibly. Possibly, John T. Oh, well. Not the best of games to end on, but hey, still we had that really nice game in the MBTB and stuff. But that's it for the stream, so thank you very much everybody for tuning in. I hope you've had a great time. Hope we've showed off some of the Adats and the Tiger Mouse decently well enough. And yeah, I'll probably catch you probably next Wednesday. Yeah, possibly next Wednesday. So yeah, I'll catch you all next Wednesday where we'll stream again, play through, whatever, you know. And have a great rest of your week. So see you later, everybody. Bye-bye now. Bye-bye. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.